I just want to clarify that it's not my birthday today. My birthday's not today. I'm not too sure where the confusion is, Ashley, but today is not my birthday. Shannon. Oh, Shannon's one that started saying happy birthday. It's not my birthday. I don't know where this confusion has happened, but today's not my birthday, folks. Still got another like 13 days for that. You know what I mean? Like it's not yet. If I think it's 30 days. It could be more. It could be more. But today's not my birthday, just to clarify, folks. But thank you for the early happy birthdays, but it's not my birthday just yet. And plus, my birthday's in October. We are still currently in September. Yeah, I'm October Libra, the month of the gods. But welcome to the stream, though. How you doing, Shannon? Welcome to the stream. What's going on, Ashley? What's going on, Illusia? I saw good Illusia. He was just joining in with the pack of wolves. What's going on, Gary? You're on your way to work? Okay, man. I hope you have a good day at work. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you're able to pop in and out of the or out of that live, obviously, every now and then while you're on your way to work. But I hope you have a good day there. Or at the same time, you can just skip work. That'd be great. Just skip it. What's going on, Barbara? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. You know what I mean? I was blessed on your side. Somebody is driving their car on the outside like a maniac. You know when you can hear someone's car, it's like, why you gotta drive it like that for? Attention-seeking mofo. Oh, yeah. I know why you're driving like that. There's no bloody car parking space. It's not my birthday. It is not my birthday. It is not my birthday, okay? Please, it's not my birthday. It's not my... I don't know where Shannon got this idea. Shannon started this whole conversation about it being my birthday and being a future husband. Like, but I don't know what that's about, folks. I'm not a future husband. No, it isn't my birthday. Yeah, don't be fooled, guys. You know what I said. But if you want to send me super chats, you know what I mean, the celebration of my not so birthday, I'll happily take them. You know what I mean. I'm surprised. I remember you saying something about September 30th. Didn't even wish my sister. I have never said anything about September 30th. No, I've ever said anything about my birthday being in September. I've always said that I'm a Libra. I'm a October Libra. Always said that. So I don't have a Scooby-Doo. Shannon's literally sent everyone in the wrong direction. Making them all believe that we're gonna get married and everything. But hey, let's get into the live stream. You know what I'm saying, folks? Come on now. Hopefully I've set a target of 5 super chats by the end of the live stream. Hopefully we can get that. It's been a while since we've actually hit the five super chats in one live stream, but hopefully we can do it today. We are October Libras. Come on now. You can never have too many good wishes, right? I mean, yeah, I guess so. But nah, I just don't want people to get the wrong information. You know what I mean? I don't want to be sitting in live every like year at the 30th of September. People like happy birthday, and it's like my birthday. Got to give people the right information, you know. But anyway, with that being said, though, let's get cracking like it. Miss Jackson, hope you're well, hope you're good. So yeah, obviously this week, we've had the other way. That's it. So let's get into the into exactly what went down this week. We'll get into the boring one first. The boring one for me is the one with Chloe and the Jonathan or John, whatever, Johnny, whatever.
Afraid to turn on the stove. She thinks she's gonna blow up the house or something. All you have to do is press it down, twist just a little bit. You feel the click? Bring it back. I feel like I had everything done for her, but now we're living together and I can't have her have this vacation mode all the time.
Honestly, it blows my mind how he didn't know that she couldn't cook. Like, I'm not being funny. Listen, if I'm gonna decide to be with someone, I need to know that you can cook. You know what I mean? Because I tell you this now, there will not be one chef in the house. I will not be the only cook there. Cooking is mandatory for both people involved in the relationship. And the fact that this guy didn't even check up to see if she could cook is just crazy business to me personally. And the fact that she doesn't even know how to use a stove is even worse. Not knowing how to turn on the stove is just nasty business, folks. Absolutely nasty business.
She needs to know how to cook dinner.
Okay, here I go. Ready? What's the big deal? Oh!
Good. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now we wait for 7 to 8 minutes.
It's good that, you can start learning how to use the stove and then we can have more breakfasts together.
The fact that this girl got excited by the fact that she knew how to turn on the stove is actually crazy business, folks. Absolutely crazy business. Oh, look, I've turned it on. Now I go wait 7 to 8 minutes for the egg to boil. Airhead. Like, come on, folks. This is not the way. It's embarrassing on her mum's behalf and on her and on her behalf. Let's have a look here. A less honest person would have capitalized on that. Good on you. Nah, listen, that's not me, Shannon. Yeah, I'm saying I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Why does Johnny look like every bad decision I've ever made? Ooh, yikes. That's crazy business. That is crazy business. They really don't even know each other at all. They don't know each other, Marion. It's crazy, isn't it, Marion? Like, you think they would know each other to some certain degree, but not knowing each other at all is just embarrassing. Rich folks use electric stoves. That's not necessarily true, though. There's a lot of rich folks that use gas stoves because, you know, it depends. Because a lot of chefs prefer gas stoves, don't they, over electric stoves. But, yeah. And to be fair, there would have been surely there would have been a point in their life they had a gas stove rather than an electric stove. I don't know, but it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. It's pitiful, as Amanda says in the live stream. And shout out to you for making it here. Hope you're good, hope you're well. Make sure you're liking the live stream, folks. Make sure you're liking it. Elizabeth, how you doing? What's up, Elizabeth? Hope you're good, hope you're well. Hope everything's lovely where you are at. Tiffany says the water wasn't boiled yet. I mean, it definitely wasn't. I'd argue if it ever got boiled. That's true, but I don't. But she doesn't look like she has ever eaten a full meal. And there is that part too. There is that part too. Girls too busy out doing other activities, shall we say? Yeah, activities. All right, cool. Let's get into the Manon, and Anthony. Another week and another meltdown. But I'm still yet to have a week where I actually fully agree with Anthony. Each week that she has a meltdown, I do seem to side with Manon most of the time, to be fair, which is quite interesting. But let's get into it.
These arguments. She'll say to me, oh, that really hurt me. I don't like that. I'm going to remember that. But I'm sitting here hearing all these hurtful things, and I never sit there and say, well, I'm hurt. I'm going to remember that, because I'm just expressing how I'm feeling, and she's invalidating the way I feel because it's not what she wants to hear.
Now, don't get me wrong. As a man, I know a lot of us go through experiences with partners where they do invalidate. Where if we speak how we feel, they will find a way to invalidate it. So to be fair, I completely get what he's saying and where he's coming from. But at the same time, though, is he coming from a place where he's actually dropping gems, or is he coming from a place where literally he is on the losing side of the argument between him and his wife? That's what it comes down to, doesn't it, now, folks? So there is that part itself in particular. So let's see exactly what she has to say and exactly what her beef is with him.
You always use the fact that you're the primary caretaker to actually, like, shut me off. Tell you how much.
To be honest, if that's the angle he's always going at, no wonder why she doesn't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear that, you know, well, what she said. Nobody wants to hear that they feel like they're a solo parent. Do you know what I mean? You know, nobody wants to hear that. But at the same time, though, like, that's the setup he agreed to. He agreed to a setup where he was going to be more of a parent and she was going to be more of the work person. So, like, what's the deal, bro?
You're a good dad, how much I'm happy to be with you, how much I'm grateful to have someone like you. I try to, like, show how much I love you by touching you.
Okay.
I mean, listen, it seems to me as if she's even got examples as well. Like, when he comes in, he doesn't really drop too many gems of why he's done this or why he's done that. She's like, listen, at the end of the day, you know, at least I do what I can to still be a wife to you and as much as I can to be a mother to our child and also provide for us. You, on the other hand, because you don't like certain things, you just want to say that I'm not a good person or whatever nonsense. Again, it seems to me as if she's coming in with some receipts in terms of her giving examples anyway. Which isn't necessarily a receipt, but you get what I'm saying. Let's have a look. Rich people usually have gas. Yeah, I thought so, bro. I thought so. I was correct. Yeah, like, the way in. What's going on, Sonny? Welcome to the stream, Sonny. I hope you're good. Let's have a look here. I don't know what that word says. What? Elizabeth, I don't know if that... I think you misspelled the first word, but you said something. Never have I ever... What? Never have I ever is a real game, but this is a what? This is a what? Praying for couples therapy can we what? Ask what I can do better. Yo, can you reword everything that you said there, Elizabeth? Because I have no idea what you're saying there. Tiffany, 1,000 pardons for being late. That's all good, so good. You're here, and that's the main thing. That is the main diddle thing. But let's get into this next one. So let's continue the rest of this madness.
Well, I'm doing my best.
You're doing amazing, Dad. But right now, you're not a husband to me. And look at how you are with me. I'm just...
Whew, you're amazing, Dad, but right now you're not a husband to me. Damn.
Expecting you to be a loving man. Like, this is expectation. This should be natural.
I mean, to be fair, it's true, you know, end of the day, you know, when it comes to a relationship, everything should come natural. Obviously, if you're struggling to show certain things, then obviously a conversation needs to be had. Don't get me wrong, sometimes in relationships, people can lose their way. Sometimes the romance can fade a little bit. Sometimes the affection can fade a little bit. The touch can fade a little bit. Don't get me wrong. These things do happen for sure, for sure. And that's why you have conversations to see, obviously, why this is happening, where you're at, and can it be resolved? You know, and that's what they're supposed to be doing. But the problem is with these two is that they don't have conversations. He will say something, she will then shout. You see what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Her communication style is not good at all. She needs to adopt a better communication style, but the way she does it is atrocious. But at the same time, though, he has to adopt better ways of wording himself, because the way he words himself isn't good to the slightest. So, you know, there's definitely a clash of communication style in different ways, which is why I don't know how these two have come this far. You know, this is showing me that these two are in a position where they have probably never really acknowledged the fact that their communication is actually shite. But tell me, let me know your thoughts, folks. Let me know your thoughts, because that's exactly what I'm thinking here right now. And thank you for the super chat, Gary. My man, all the way to work and still giving super chats, man. The best damn Gemini in the world. Come on now. What was I gonna say next? Oh no, that was it. And then let's play the rest of it. But come on, guys. People are being very quiet in the live chat today. Not very lively, are we, folks? Come on now, let's get it going. Let's get the party going. Come on, boom, boom, boom. Let's get that Jersey Shore fist pump going. Yeah, in the live chat though. Yeah. Damn, I'm getting hot now. But anyway, let's continue.
Like, this is expectation. This should be natural. Are we roommates? We just conceive a baby. That's it. I'm a donor.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That whole statement about roommates, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've heard it myself before. I remember when I was with my long-term ex, there was a time when obviously the relationship was obviously definitely getting more and more tough, and she said to me that she started to feel as if we was more roommates than partners. And don't get me wrong, I didn't disagree, you know what I mean? But the question is, why was we in that position? Well, that's a whole story for another time. The matter of fact is, when it comes to these two here, why she got to a point where she feels like they're more roommates than they are partners, because he's not giving her the affection that she desires, and there's a reason behind it. The question is, what is the reason why you're not giving your wife affection? Let's have a conversation. Obviously, he talks about how when he voices himself, she basically shuts him down and diverts it onto her, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing, though. When she is talking about the issue that she has, though, I've noticed that he never responds. He just shuts down. And him shutting down doesn't help anything. You can't sit there and complain about how somebody shuts you down, but then when it comes to them giving, like, let's put it this way, right? In some situations, it is warranted to shut down. I'm not going to lie to you, folks. It makes sense. But in some situations, don't shut down. Fight the battle. And I believe in this situation here, he has every right to fight the battle, you know? If she's saying that I feel like a housemate or roommates, whatever, his response should be, do you know what? I've listened to you, I've heard you. You want me, you know, you missed me being your husband, because right now all I've been is just been a father, and I've neglected this side of things. Do I agree with it? And I guess he can say yes. And then obviously he can say, okay, cool, I'm going to work on it. You know, I'm going to work on being a better husband towards you and not neglecting that responsibility. And then if he wants to, in that same conversation, he can also say, you know, but I also want you to remember that these things here that have been happening with you are also making me feel a certain type of way. And if she's mature, well, then she will respond in a way that says, you know what, I hear you too. Let's work on these things together. Because at the end of the day, if you're not working on things together in a relationship, then what the hell are you doing? But you're supposed to be partners in crime, you know, or partners in romance. But hey ho, a lot of people miss that formula, which is very, very sad. Let's have a look here. Tiffany says, it's no good for any relationship to discuss these things with the children present. I didn't see their children in front of them, Tiffany. I'm not saying it's not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just didn't see them. But I do agree with your statement, though. I do agree with it. Madsy, I'm cheating today. You watched the episode earlier in the UK. I get it later in the US through Discovery. That's crazy business. Interesting. Either way, son, as long as you're here to watch it, I don't really care what you're doing. Come on now. Amani and Matt do it as well. Oh, yeah. Amani and Matt definitely do have arguments in front of their kids, which is just disgusting. Yep, absolutely disgusting. Let's have a look here. A screw just fell off my computer table, and I can't figure out where it... How is that relevant to what's going on here? Come on, stay on topic, Illusion. Well, no one can help you with your screw. Stay on topic. Like, watch this first and look for it after, okay? If he feels that the roommate has, he should move out for sure. Yeah. If he feels like that's the issue, but let's be real. They just moved to France, aren't they? So he's not going anywhere. To be honest with you, I just think that I low-key think that he's one of these ungrateful people because at the end of the day, this guy is living rent-free. Like, you know, like his wife is paying for everything, you know, but he still wants to complain. He gives me diva vibes. You know, he's now moved to France, you know what I mean, to live underneath her parents' household. I want to know, does this guy ever pay bills anywhere he goes? Because he seems to be getting a free ride everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's why for me personally, half me to respect anything that he's even complaining about because it's not like he's really provided much. You know, like, but it is what it is, man. I mean, yeah. I'm not saying he should be grateful that his wife works and, you know, provides a life for him. I'm just saying that his attitude just stinks because she's telling you all these things that she does to show you love and affection, and you can't even say the same thing back. So it sounds like he's complaining for the sake of complaining. Like I said, there hasn't been a week so far where I've sat here and I've agreed with anything that he has said personally. Because he just likes talking. There was a scene when the son was on daddy's lap. Oh, okay, fair enough. Do you know what? I think I do remember that one, Tiffany, to be fair. It's a good shout, Tiffany. I do remember that one. And to be fair, there was also the part when they were in the car, isn't it? I can't remember. I remember seeing the car seat in the car for the baby, but yeah, there was a situation in the car too. So, you know, I completely get it. Completely get that, Tiffany. She must have been stressed. She looks like she's losing hair. I mean, listen, probably is. This guy's moustache. We're back to the moustache. What's going on, Christine? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. How are the donkeys today? You asked why the chat was slow. I know, but I wanted to like make conversation about the video, man, so we can all start feeding back on what's going on in the video, Alusia. Not about your screw. Well, okay, you lost a screw. Okay, what now? Okay, hold on, guys. Alusia's lost a screw. Okay, guys, we need to get the investigation matter. Okay, cool. So let's all get out our whiteboards, okay, guys, or our notes, okay, and get a little pen out. All right, so this is Alusia's room. It is a square. This is where the door is. This is where the table is. Maybe there's a bed behind. Okay, so about 5 minutes and 26 seconds ago, we estimate that the screw fell down from this position down to that position. Okay, cool. So that means if we go do the measurements, it may be 1 kilometer this way, and then like, what do we do with that? Like, that's not a conversation. Come on now, this guy acting like my girl acting like we're in the same room as you. Come on now, talk about the show. Talking about this was funny. Lucia be hello hilarious. Anyway, let's continue though. She needs to talk to him from a loving place, not a place of hostility. That I 100% agree with Tiffany. This is what I'm trying to say. Communication between the two is not great. Their communication style to each other is atrocious. It's not nice in any shape or form. This is why they are living on repeat. You know what I mean? You're gonna live on repeat. That's the way it's gonna happen. Mads, is it not a free ride? He looks sad and he's a house husband. Listen, for me personally, like, I just feel like there's some people who live a free ride, but they still want to complain. Some people are just built to be sad. They just choose to be sad and just choose to want to complain. That's the vibe that I get from this guy. So I still stand by that free ride statement, to be honest with Greta. But welcome to the stream, Greta. Hope you're good. Do you have a magnet that can help sometime? Yo, I didn't drop a screw, by the way. I don't need a magnet, by the way. But yeah, Illusion, you got a magnet to help you with your screw situation? Let the force of the magnet be with you. I dropped the... See, now look what you did. Now Christine's talking about it. I dropped a screw the other day and a horsefly bit me on my head while I was looking for it. Oh, you see the conversation you've made now? Come on, you should be talking about the show. Come on now, folks. Oh, man. Damn, Mazzy. You be going too hard right now. This is me all the time. This is my banter levels. My banter levels always be mad. Always be going hard, to be fair. Yeah, I don't hold back very often at all. Oh man, that's crazy business. That's crazy business, man. You bad, bro. Let's have a look here. Someone said he looks like Ned from The Simpsons. That's a good shout, to be fair. He does, doesn't he? Ned Flanders. Poor guy. Christine, that sounds like my luck. What's going on, Natalia? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Hope everything is good on your side. A screw is definitely loose. Yeah, a screw is definitely loose with this couple and obviously herself. The chat is not that slow. We are looking or talking about a screw. Listen, you see what Illusion's done now? You create a conversation about screws. But the people on the show are boring. People in the chat are more interested. Nah, I hear you. Back to the commentary of subjects. Let's come on, Greg. Tell everyone, back to the commentary. Let's make it happen. Come on now.
Our marriage needs saving. I miss my husband. Anthony needs to understand that it's not just the balance as a mom and a dad, it's a wife and husband. You also have to nurture your wife.
No lies were told. No lies were told. You have to nurture each other, you know? In a relationship, you know, obviously, yeah, you get kids and yeah, you got to do that as well, but you also got to nurture each other. End of the day, it's sad how many relationships break down after a child is born because one of the people in that relationship doesn't know how to balance the idea of being a parent and also being a partner. You know, so many relationships go downhill because of that, you know? And it is so sad. That's why I always say to people, be careful when you have kids, you know? Like make sure that you and your partner have got on lockdown on how things are going to work out because a lot of the times when people will be having kids, their relationship be going downhill. You know, you know, it's crazy because there's people who have kids who think it's going to make their relationship, it's going to save it. A kid never saves your relationship. Remember that. A kid never ever saves your relationship. Remember that, guys. Okay, it can trap you in a relationship but never save you. You know, but yeah, no, 100%. I agree with her though. It is very, very key. Super, super key. Let's have a look here to see what's going on, people. But oh my FF. Oh, for real. Oh my god, for real. I watched this off. None of this. It's not about the wife though. Happy spouse, happy house. No, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I said partner. I never said anything about wife. I just said partner. You know what I mean? 100% happy. Both spouses have to be happy for the house to be happy. You know what I mean? You can't please one spouse and then that's it. That's just not realistic at all. No offense, I don't like her as a wife. She seems to rub the free ride in his face. I mean, I get what you're saying, Greta, but at the same time though, she's only saying it because he keeps saying to her, he keeps complaining about how he's a solo parent. So that's why she's obviously having to respond to it. I think the thing that you may be missing there, Greta, is that this man is fully gaslighting her though. In my opinion, you know, when he says certain things that he knows he's going to get a reaction. I think he's a bit like Gino. He's one of those people that says things very slyly, you know what I'm saying? He knows how to get underneath the skin of his partner and then boom, allows him to explode. So yeah, the guy, he's not innocent. That's all I want to say. He's not innocent in any shape or form. Let's have a look here. Let's see what's popping. Having kids can make it worse. Absolutely, can definitely make it worse. Gary, come on now. She would never be happy. I mean, Shannon, there is a possibility. There is a possibility, but I also would say that he's never going to be happy neither because for me personally, I feel like he's more miserable than she is, but that's just me. If he did not take care of the kid, she would be paying $300 per week for childcare. So he's not totally. Nobody said he's useless. Nobody said he was useless. I'm just saying the guy is just in his fields. It's just annoying. So the provider was the 90-day soundbite call we didn't need. We didn't know we needed. Listen, come on, Shannon. Come on now. Both of them are complainers to me and not a good couple. She complains about everything and so does he. That I can 1000% agree with you there, Greta. Definitely agree with 1000%. Minimum daycare costs in Canada are $1,325 per month prepaid. That is crazy business. Don't have kids, folks. If you wanna have money in your pocket, don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? If you want no money in your pocket, have as many kids as you like. But let's get into the next one here.
There's not really any accountability or bookkeeping that's been happening.
Every time Madeleine and I talk about the wedding, it's, oh, we're gonna get this, and oh, we're gonna...
Part of me is frustrated that there's items that keep getting added to the list.
I mean, this relationship here is just a whole lot of a calamitous. You know, these two are never on the same page financially. And it's crazy because Luke's always got these accusations towards her or always trying to pass blame towards her when it comes to the money side of things. But every time he does that, she always comes back with the receipts saying, no, you're wrong. You're lying. You know, it's weird. It's like, why is he always trying to blame her for all the financial things when he's not right? But you see what I mean, obviously, as we, you know, get along this video here.
I would like to better understand where the money I sent actually went.
Facturas anteriores tenemos un pendiente de 4.500.000, aproximado de 7 millones y pico. Los 12, 13 millones de pesos o $4,000. Los días no está, pues es cancelar la boda.
Crazy business though, you know, if the 4K isn't copped up, so they need 4K to make the wedding go through. Without that, then the relationship is done. The wedding is over. It is done and dusted. But of course, for him, he wanted to know where the hell the money is going because he claims that he's been sending money for the wedding. So he wanted to speak to the accountant to find out where the hell it's going. And obviously the accountant said, listen, this is all the money that's been given. This is all the money that has been sent my way. And this obviously what's happened. But Luke, on the other hand, he's still thinking that something isn't adding up.
Pero yo no lo recibí en diciembre.
¿Tú no recibes dinero en diciembre?
No.
I'm not trying to accuse my fiance of mismanaging money, but she seems to have a track record of me sending money.
At the same time, you seem to also have a track record of you losing money as well. But anyway, there's obviously money in December that was meant to be sent to the wedding planner, and you know, he's saying that she's saying that she didn't receive the money. So obviously he's saying, oh, you know, I don't want to blame my wife to be, but she has a tendency of losing money because I give her money for one thing, but then she spends it on another thing, which may or may not be true. But in this situation,
it's supposed to be used for something.
I mean,
Look, are you so rude?
I don't mean to be
Like,
rude.
are you so rude? Was transferred to the property, and I transferred 1 million to her. Pues es lo único exacto que tenemos fue una. Don't pay nothing money to her.
so there you go. She says, listen, I did transfer her money in December, you know. Some money was for the property, which is the place that she lives, the rent. Another part was for the wedding. You know what I mean? Let's have a look here. Let's see what's going on in this comment section here, folks. He's an equal support. She couldn't do what she does without him. Absolutely. Absolutely, Tiffany. He's more miserable than the wife for sure, and looks it 100%. Daycare in America is 800 to 1,000 per month for sure. Crazy business, folks. Probably the same here in the UK, to be honest with you. But I don't know, I don't have kids. They are both working hard, so get on with it. There is that part too. Anthony is ungrateful. The wife worked. He stayed at home with his child. They should have taken the childcare or hire a sitter at home. There is that part as well, Sonny. Definitely agree with that. You even pay if the child is not in daycare for a week or a month just for them to hold the spot. That is crazy business. You got to pay to hold a spot? Madness. She's toxic. Run, Luke. Mario, I won't lie to you. I feel like Luke's I'm starting to believe that Luke is the one that's toxic between these two. I mean, to be fair, I still don't like her, but she is something else. But I do feel like he's actually worse. I feel like he always tries to put everything on her, has the blame. But then whenever they have the one-on-one conversation, he's always the losing end for that conversation most of the time. But I do agree, though. But I'm not saying that she's not toxic. I agree that she's toxic. I also agree that she's a nightmare. I just don't think Luke is innocent in the situation. What did he expect? She made it very clear that she's all about the money. Absolutely. I can't get over how young she was when they got together. Trust me, Christine, I hear you that. What's going on, Karen K? Hope you're good, hope you're well. You made it. Come on now. It always surprises me. How did she get by before she met him? I mean, in the last conversation that we had regarding her, a lot of people under the influence that before they met, she was on the street corner. Yes, doing in the adult industry. That is here or there.
Mentiroso. Just 1 million for my dress. And I have all the receipt. Like, he's crazy.
Early in December. Mira. Don't come here to say you already sent me more money when you don't.
Lo siento, pero
The fact that she came in with the receipts is always just crazy business. Yeah, Luke knew just to be quiet at that point.
yo quiero hacer No tengo más dinero, amor. Lo siento, pero es verdad.
So don't get married. Just in 1 year to asking me to get married. When it's about make the dreams true, a year ago or 6 months ago, you don't get it. I'm not pay for it. So that is your responsibility.
Well, unless he can cough up 4K to pay for the rest of that wedding, she's not getting married to him. Is she in the right or is she in the wrong? That is the question. That is the question. I'll let you folks let me know about that one. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look here. It always surprises me. How did she ask it? There is no sugarcoating it. Luke is borderline predatory. 100%, Tiffany. We spoke about this one in the previous episode as well. 100%. I don't think there's no avoiding it whatsoever. Agree, Luke is a loser and he did not learn anything after earning an MBA diploma, as his dad said. He didn't. He's a clown. Absolute clown. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. She obviously has money for fake nails and fillers. Wrong priorities. You know the thing that really annoyed me the most? The fact that she was eating the Nutella with her finger. How do you go to the kitchen, get a jar of Nutella, but you can't get a spoon? Why couldn't she get a spoon to eat the Nutella? But no. Instead, she got her finger with the long ass nails and started using the nails to... Oh, man. Ick. Massive ick. Disgusting ick. Anyway, thank you for the super sticker, MB. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated, man. Glad to see you here as well. Come on now. Let's have a look. I guess she likes Nutella. But yeah, listen, like I said, she needs Nutella. She needs the bloody thing, G. A spoon. Yuck, exactly. The privilege is rude. Absolute rude. Yes, disgusting. Honestly, like, if a woman wants to do that in front of me, trust me when I tell you, we're over. We're over that instant. I'm not even talking to you again. I don't want to hear nothing out of your mouth because that's just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Nah, you're good. You know what I mean? Like, you're mad for that one. That's something that people do as kids, to be honest with you. Even if I saw a grown-ass man doing it, I'd be like, bro, I can't be friends with you, man. You're a grown-ass person and you're doing that. That's just crazy business. Just get a spoon. Get a spoon. But of course, if you're by yourself in your own comfort, no one's around, do what you want. Because nobody will never know. You take it to the grave. You know what I'm saying? But in public, you're crazy business. Crazy business. Let's have a look here. You need your nails done, get a job. I don't know why some women are so entitled. I need to change my game. What's wrong with your game, my guy? What is wrong with your game? If he is lucky, the 4K will never come, hence saving them both grief. Absolutely, absolutely agree on that one for sure. I ain't eating anything cooked by her. Listen, Natalia, you may not be eating anything cooked by her. I ain't going anywhere near her. Period. That's how deep it is for me. Otherwise, I'll be called. I'll start getting called. Otherwise, I will start being labeled as the predator. Let's have a look here. They are Gino/Jasmine couple on the show. Yeah, I see that. I see that with the dramatics. No, I see that for sure, Greta. She's nasty. Nasty. Luke better hold off on his life insurance policy. Luke's the kind of person that probably doesn't even have one, to be honest with you. He probably doesn't have one. I'll be surprised if he does. Did you know if your finger goes through the toilet paper, do you smell your finger? Hell no. Hell no. But all I'm doing is cleaning my finger. Well, my whole hand's getting clean, to be honest with you. You can't just clean the finger. That's just weird. Well, it's weird to me. So yeah, no, the whole thing's getting clean. That's for sure. But yeah, there is that part. Ew. But that is literally everything from this week, to be fair, regarding those couples. They're the only ones that really were doing anything this week. I may make solo videos for the Minion and Luke situation, maybe, you know, making maybe if I notice any other pointers or whatnot. But yeah, but the rest of this is obviously other shows that I cover, guys. Obviously, here we got Seeking Sister Wife, which is another show that I cover on my other channel. And then we've got Sister Wives as well. Yeah. And then, of course, obviously, we've already done the other show, which was Happy Ever After, which was yesterday. So we've done that one anyway. Did you go wash your hand? Go wash yourself. Tell me about it. I remember Gion and what he said about his family. Now, what did he say? What did he say, Shannon? I don't believe I saw that season, to be honest, so I haven't got a clue what he said about his family, so please do let us know. That would be cool to know. Now, of course, at the same time, folks, if you are interested in watching my other content on my other channel, More Madness, if you go over to that channel, there is obviously Seeking Sister Wife that's currently airing right now, Sister Wives is currently airing right now, and also Married at First Sight UK, which is absolutely going off right now. So that one, you definitely want to be there for that one, but it's entirely up to you guys if you're obviously into that content as well, okay, guys? What's going on with Jen and Summit? They wasn't on this week. They was not on this week, so I get nothing, I guess, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's on for another week. I mean, we did have the Greta woman with Matthew, but nothing really happened that was interesting to talk about. Not like any of it was interesting to talk about. He said they use a bid, and so the family have very clean backsides. Oh damn, okay. I mean, whether that's true, okay. Thank you, Luja. I appreciate you loving the other channel. Very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. All right, cool. Well, with that being said, guys, I guess obviously this is the end of the live stream. Not much really happening now, is there? But yeah, please do stay tuned for obviously any uploads that I have coming up throughout obviously the rest of the week and obviously all weeks, of course. You know what I mean? I hope to see you guys there. And yeah, I'll see you guys obviously on the next live stream, whenever that may be. Well, definitely be one on Monday for sure. But we may do another one, obviously throughout the week, but we'll see about that. But with that being said, though, thank you so much, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next. That's also why you're already buy the expensive TP. Your team could Northern. Okay, now you're talking about okay. Thanks, God Dodge, and yep, I agree. And I'm out. Thank you so much. Peace.